Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about a little bit of a leak that we got today from Insider Gaming. Tom Henderson, long sensation as he was known prior to this, but they usually have a ton of leaks and stuff that come out. I think they're pretty valid, you know, in terms of how much credibility they have, but they put an article today about information for Call of Duty Black Ops Gulf War, which is apparently the leaked name for the next Call of Duty game from Treyarch. And then there was also the rumor that COD 2025 is also going to be a Treyarch game, or at least set in the Treyarch universe as a remake or a reimagining of Black Ops 2. So we'll see what happens with that. But this is information they got. I'll put the link to the article in the description below. I don't know if I'll be able to post it just because I don't want to get in trouble. So if you want to read the article, Insider Gaming is the website that kind of broke this. But anyways, it says this year Call of Duty is set to embrace a open world campaign in Black Ops Gulf War, Insider Gaming has learned. It won't be the first time that the series has seen an open world-esque campaign though, as the first glimpse of what such a campaign could look like was first explored with Modern Warfare 3 and its open world missions. However, sources explain that unlike Modern Warfare 3's Gulf Wars campaign has been built from the ground up rather than using assets that from previous entries. And so I have not played the Modern Warfare 3 campaign because it just got terrible reviews. People who played it were saying that it was like not worth it, that it was like such a short campaign. They said that the open world missions were a neat idea, but that they were repetitive and not fun is what I heard. So we'll see what happens with that, but I think maybe the majority of the complaints were the reusing of assets, and we'll see. Maybe Treyarch can do something different, and they do go on to mention what it's going to be more like, which I think sounds exciting, but really it's about execution, so we'll see how it goes. But it says that currently the game's open world will see the players and their squad navigate the map more akin to that of a Far Cry game, which is a good series. So if it's very similar to that, I think it'll be kind of fun. But it says, but more like Far Cry than anything we've seen before in the Call of Duty universe. Players will be able to utilize vehicles to get around, as well as using a fast travel system to get from one point to the next. Although the scope of how many linear missions there will be remains to be seen, sources confirmed that some linear missions will be integrated into the game. The campaign, developed by Raven Software, multiplayer and zombies to be handled by Treyarch Games, will see the return of some Black Ops characters, including Adler, who will be part of your team. Outside of the Black Ops Gulf War, sources have also stated that it's likely that the series could lean into more open world campaigns over linear moving forward. Call of Duty 2025, codenamed Saturn, which currently doesn't have an assigned leading developer, is also pitched to have an open world campaign, with its map being separated into several different biomes/locations. While the pitch for the game is very much in flux due to its early development, 20 months until its launch at time of writing, it is said that the campaign shift from linear to open world is primarily based on streamlining development over anything else, but whether this changes or not by release is unclear. Call of Duty Black Ops Gulf War, currently forecasted to release in October 2024, will be the 6th entry in the Black Ops series. So that is the information we have. It looks like it will be open world missions. Now, I think that this was kind of expected. I don't really think this is like some huge leak because they didn't really tell us what the story is going to be about. We've known the name Call of Duty Black Ops Gulf War for a while, so that kind of isn't a surprise. But I guess the fact that they're doubling down on the open world missions is a little bit of a surprise, but also not surprising because usually studios will try something in a game and then they will improve upon it further on later on. You know, a lot of games have done this. We've seen games like Pokemon, which tried doing a little bit more open world with Legends Arceus, and then they carried it forward into Scarlet and Violet. Whether they did it better or not is up to people's interpretation, but usually there's little hints of stuff that they've wanted to try for a while, and so this was probably their attempt. They did it in Modern Warfare 3. It didn't stick the landing. A lot of people didn't really like it, but the concept itself is an interesting concept, and it looks like they wanted to double down and really try this out. And whether this helps them out at the end of the day with development time, we'll have to see. If it helps them, awesome, and if it ends up being a good product, even better, more power to them. but we'll have to see. If it is very Far Cry-esque, then I think that would be kind of exciting. One of the downsides, I think, with Call of Duty campaigns has not been the story itself, because a lot of the stories in the Call of Duty campaigns have been great. Some of the missions that we've seen, like in Modern Warfare 1, like in Modern Warfare 2, were pretty fun. I thought they had a lot of really fun different style missions as well, like the ones that we were kind of open-esque, open area. It wasn't really open world in Modern Warfare 2. There was some really cool missions in there that you could kind of do your thing and go in the direction you wanted to go in and not have to follow a linear path, even though you end up at the same place. So I think that this is slowly building on that, where they wanted to have it to where you have missions you can complete across the map, do it in whatever way you want to do it. But the problem is going to be how to make it feel not disjointed, so it doesn't feel like you're doing these random things for no reason. So there has to be some aspect of linearity to it, which I think is what they're mentioning, where they said they're going to have some linear missions as well. They don't know how many, but you kind of do have to have some linear missions to kind of piece together different sections of the game. So we'll see how it does and how they do it, but they had their first attempt. And at first you'll be like, well, it bombed and people hated it. It wasn't great. Well, let's give them a shot to build upon that, get the feedback that they got for it, and then we'll see how it ends up doing. I hope it comes out well. I don't know how much replayability it will add, but it'll be interesting just to see if it does add a bit of replayability, if it doesn't. So we'll see. I think with what they did with Modern Warfare 3, from what I was seeing in the gameplay and the people that were talking about it, there was a lot of aspects of it that were like, they were trying to make it replayable, but then also it really was pointless. It didn't feel like the grind was worth it, or you really had to grind for those certain tools you needed to open sections, or for the better loot and better weapons. So I'm sure they're going to be trying their best to build upon that, make it more rewarding, make it so maybe there is some more replayability. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Did you play the Modern Warfare 3 campaign? And if you did you like it? Were there aspects you didn't like? Overall, in your opinion, what can they improve if they're going to go in this open world-esque mission style thing? What are some things that they need to have, that they need to improve? Let me know in the comments section below. So with that said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. If you're new, make sure to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. And if you want to support the channel directly, you can do so by checking out my sponsors, Control Freak and Aim Controller. I use them every single time I play. Code OGXRAYZ gets you a discount, link down below to that, or through my Amazon influencer page if you guys would much rather do it that way. And then if you guys want to talk and interact, at OGXRAYZ over on Twitter. I'm usually on there talking, so go ahead, say hi to me, say what's up, and I'll see you guys in the next upload. Take care. I'm out. Peace.